Oh,
Zoomed in.
I'm so grateful on the replay. Give me a hashtag replay and come and say hello as well. What you might have noticed too is that I'm streaming through. Some of you will know about this. If you feel comfortable, you can click on the StreamYard link at the top and it'll just take you through a few clicks that says you're okay to have your name pop up. Because what I'm going to start doing, for those before, are you ready? I can bring up your comments on here. So hello, lovely. Good morning to you. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, snap. Hello, gorgeous. hello. So unfortunately, it's only if you give StreamYard permission that I can actually see who it is who's saying these lovely comments. I've got my Facebook page open as well, and I'm hoping to see me streaming so that I can see Jane. Hello, sweetheart. I can see your name on there. Brilliant. Effie, got Paula, Natasha. Hello, gorgeous Natasha. Oh, so good to see you all. Oh, welcome in, my angels. Do you know what? I can't believe this day is here. You get nothing but true honesty from me. Well, thank you very much. I did make a bit of an effort. I actually washed my hair last night, put a bit of slap on. I only decided last Monday for sure that I was going to do this challenge. Hey, Nicola. So this has been whipped up in the space of a week. So for all of you who have just completely climbed on board with me, hi Emma, and you're here, I salute you. It may not be perfect, what in life is, but the one thing that will show you all is I'm all about progress and not perfection, and I really hope you are too. Hello, Judith, sweetheart. Hi, Melanie. Oh, you're all here. Hi, Misha. Oh, I wish I could get you all in a big room and give you all a hug, but a virtual bear hug will have to do for now. Brilliant. Keep it coming. Lee's there. We've got Lee all over in America. That would be the first thing I would ask you to do, please. Let me know where you are right now, as in bedroom, home office, in your car, in a field, and then what location you're in as well. And that'll just give everybody the chance to get a real grasp, hi Michelle, of where people are all around the world. I'm so looking forward to this week too, Louise. Thank you for being here. Perfectly imperfect, Nicola. You know my vibe. We've got Charlotte. Hi, Char. Great to see you. Oh, and you study in Sussex. Fantastic. I hope the weather is nice where you are. Wow, on the train coming back from Cornwall. Is the G7, has that already started? I wonder what that's been like. Paula is walking the streets of Liverpool. Paula, I'm not going to make any jokes about ladies walking the streets, but I know you'll get my sense of humour. We've both got a wicked sense of humour, haven't we? Brilliant. Dining room in Merseyside. Ashley, gorgeous pregnant Ashley in the loft room in sunny Sunderland. Hello, Ashley. Vicky's in Cornwall. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Layla, all the way over in Australia. For once, Layla, I don't envy the weather in Australia, because I know it gets really cold where you are in the south as well, doesn't it? So I'm sending you sunshine from the UK, my sweetheart, and I hope those little babies are being good for you and they'll stay asleep right now. Stacey in Texas, 6 o'clock in the morning. You are on it, girl. Yes, this is what I love, the enthusiasm. Fabulous. We've got, is that Ebony in Milton Keynes? We've got Hannah in our spare room. Oh, you're all absolutely fantastic. I could just keep on going and keep on going. But for now, I'm so respectful of your time, so let's get into it. I've got my notes with me as well, as those who know me very well will know I can just talk for England. So I'm going to try and keep a little bit unfocused today. I can see, Rika, you've started a new job today. Congratulations, sweetheart. I'm so pleased that you're here. Hope it goes well. Go and smash it. You'll be fantastic. So I know a lot of you in here. I'm very, very pleased to say that. I absolutely love this community. But I also know that we've had over 75 people that have joined the group today. So thank you so much. Over the course of the week that have joined the group. So thank you so much to every single one of you that are here. I think at the last count at Totally UHQ, that sounds really grand. It's me and my husband, and then sometimes a few other people in the background. We'd had over 106 people that had signed up via email. And I know that a lot of you have obviously dropped in the events section as well at Facebook. So however you came to us, I love you and thank you so much for being here. So I'm Laura Brunton, I'm the Total You coach, and I am forever in your service. I am obsessed with women, and I'm obsessed with women living a full and vibrant life where you're in the driving seat, you're fully conscious of what's going on around you, and you are living that life, just squeezing everything out of it, so that when we race and we come to a halt in our deathbed when we're, I don't know, 99, 105, who knows how long we'll be living for, you can do so with a big fat smile on your face, and you know that you gave it your all. You've got no regrets. Did everything go hunky-dory? Of course it didn't. It's life. But boy, have you learned from it. Have you loved so hard? Have you given so much to so many other people? And you're so proud of the life that you've lived as totally you, not as anybody else. So I, like some of you in here, I saw Melanie's video this morning. So Melanie's gone through her own transformation of moving out of a side hustle into full-time as a coach. I did exactly the same literally 6 months ago. So my last working day as an employee was the day before Christmas Eve. And I'd enjoyed a really amazing career in HR leadership, travelled the world with the company that I was with. But it got to the point where, and let me know if anybody else has felt this, where you hear a little whisper in your ear that's saying, is there more than this? Are you meant for more than this? Are you playing small? Are you playing safe? Why aren't you going for those opportunities? Why aren't you chasing things up? And that whisper started to turn into a huge roar. And it got to the point where, because I was so fortunate that I was doing my coaching qualification, so I was learning so much from a technical perspective, and then working with the amazing clients that I had and that I've got as well, I suddenly just thought, hang on a minute, Laura, you need to practice what you preach. You know, you've got this awakening and this calling in you to be ignited and to live your best life. But the life that I was living was my best life on paper. And it was something that I dreamed of from being younger, about being able to wear the corporate suits, be like a boss babe, have the nice car on the drive, be able to sit into board meetings, have influence and so on. But you know what? At the end of the day, it didn't really matter because it wasn't igniting my soul. And thank you so much. I can see here, mine was a horrible gut feeling, but that's now turned into a fire. Yes. In my belly to become the best that I can be. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I want for all of you, my ladies. And fast forward to now, and I never thought I'd be in a position where I would have the ability to connect with so many of you and connect at such a soul level. So let's go for it this week, ladies. Let's really, really go for it. You're already here, and you are capable of so much more than you think of. So I want you to be here, be present. I've got a few slides. I'll whiz you through them. But how does that sound? How do you feel about learning something new, about surrendering to the experience, about linking in with all these other beautiful women in the group? And let's give it a bloody good go, shall we? Oh, I've also been offered to write a chapter of my life in a book. Yes, nerve-wracking, but it's the start of the voice. Yes, yes, yes. It will add value for sure. And what that could lead to is it might be a chapter in somebody else's book, but that could turn into a whole book of yours, couldn't it? So let's keep it coming. Melanie, hello, sweetheart. Definitely resonates with me. Yeah. And you know what you'll find as well, Melanie, that I can, is when you look into the eyes of your clients, you know that you've been where they are. And you know all of the emotions that goes with that. And you know the logic of what you think's rational, but you also know the scary feelings that hold you down and say, oh, but if you do that, that's bringing risk into your life. What about your family, your ability to pay your bills, whether you've got kids or not, and all of that good stuff as well. So good on you, sweetheart. Yes, we're going to bring it on. Yes, fingers crossed. Let's do this, ladies. Okay, I'm going to attempt to share my screen. Can just the technology gods out there just pray for me for a minute, please? Okay. Here we go. If not, I can talk through it. It's no big deal. So I'm going to share a window. I'm going to go here, and you can probably see my Facebook page. But yes, can we all see the slides? Again, if you just feel free to keep giving me the love, ladies. I don't know if you can tell, but I am nervous as hell. I'm hopefully not talking too fast. Fantastic. So this is going to give us, brilliant. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Thanks, Nicola. I really appreciate that. So, quick overview of what this week is going to look like. So, today is all about, first of all, just getting our bearings. What's this week going to look like? Feeling comfortable within the group, and hopefully making some connections with women. But it's definitely around discovery, which I'll take you through in a bit more detail. Then tomorrow we go into dreaming. And that's about how to dream a big life. And when I say a big life, I mean big according to you. Okay, so I don't need to worry about what anybody else is doing. Let's stay in your lane. Let's get you living the best life that you can live. And then Wednesday, we move into designing, where I want you to be doing, it's linked very closely to Thursday, and every day you're going to be taking action. But I want you to be really intentional about what do you want for your life? What do you want in it? What do you want to stop doing? What do you want to do more of? So we'll go there. And then Thursday, you will all know that I'm a big action taker. Most of the time works out. I guess sometimes doesn't, but you'll never know unless you try, do you? So I'm going to talk you through action as well and how you can get really comfortable with building momentum and taking steps forward. And again, as Nicola said, progress, not perfection, because this is what our life is all about. And then on Friday, we are going to be declaring. So we are going to be setting our intentions out in this group, into the world, and we're going to be making steps to make those changes, because what I don't want you all to be, ladies, are professional learners, because it's so easy to fall into the habit of, I'm just going to buy another book and read that. I'm just going to watch another podcast. Oh, I'm just going to sign up to this other course so I can get some more letters by my name, and then I can feel like I'm really competent and I can help others. Do you want to do all of that? Fantastic. But we're going to get you moving forward with ease, with grace, and with joy. How does that sound? Now, the next thing I was going to talk to you about, I'm sure that you might have done challenges before, you might do courses before, and as I've mentioned, there's lots of different ways that you'll be learning at the moment. But I thought I'd have a go at thinking about something like principles that underpin our framework, our Ignite You framework. So I've taken a bash at breaking down the word ignite. If anybody else has any better ideas for these words, please get them in here. That would be fabulous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. So the first one is, and these are essentially my pleas from me to you, but actually more important than what I want is what do you want? And how are you going to show up for the rest of the week? So I think being involved is so important. I would love for you to feel invested, involved in something that is bigger than you and something that is part of a life that's leading you to get to where you want to be. Now, we've got half an hour every day for these live sessions. And again, if you're catching up on replay, hello, my love, let us know that you're there. I want you to pick this up when it suits you. So my clients and my members will hear me say what works best for you. So what I don't want you to do, which I've been guilty of in the past, is if you can't make all 5 sessions live, no great shakes, that's absolutely fine. But make sure you find some time in the rest of the day to pick up on that. And obviously you manage your own diary, so you work out what time's best for you, because there's going to be distractions, my love, isn't there? There's going to be the weather, work, kids, family, Netflix, CBA. You just can't be asked at some times. But if you're going to do it, let's do it properly, okay? So commit to yourself that you are going to do these trainings and then the growth work that comes with it as well, because it's fun. It's a free opportunity to ignite your life. Come on, so let's make the most of it. Let's not be passive in this. G for grow does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Once I learnt and accepted that I would never be a finished article, I would never be perfect, and actually perfect's just gross. I mean, what even is perfect? It releases so much pressure, because you can go into every day, into every situation, every relationship, and think, I wonder what this is going to teach me about myself. I wonder how I can grow into this situation. I wonder what I can learn about what sparks me. And actually what extinguishes me, what really turns me off, and I want to be doing less of that. So let's use this as an opportunity to grow. We, no BS. You know, I'm going to swear. No bullshit there, don't we? And again, what I mean by that is I can tell myself a million different things, and I can convince myself that I'm right when I'm wrong. I can convince myself that I don't want to do something when I'm tired, or like I said, CBA, or life just gets a bit difficult and unexpected things come in the way. BS me all you want. Please don't BS yourself, okay? So keep being honest with yourself, and equally keep being kind to yourself too. So I don't want you beating yourself up if you miss anything, or if you don't do something quite as well as you think you can. Who cares? Who cares? Let's have fun, but let's keep it real the whole time. The other BS is about your belief systems as well. So I'll take you through there about how our beliefs come about, how they can inform us. And what you will start doing as you go through this fantastic challenge is realizing, what stories do you tell yourself? And how are they actually serving you over the years? Like, I've got a whole bag of stories. No, Laura, you didn't do this because of this. Or, yes, Laura, well, you could have done this, but you didn't because of. Some of those stories protect us, they keep us safe. But let's always be real with ourselves, okay? And all of this is a skill that we'll keep on practicing, okay? Inspired action. So you know I'm all about the action, baby. Don't mention that to my husband, okay? But apart from that, again, with action, and I'll go through this in depth with you, it's how can we get comfortable with moving forward, letting go of perfect, and just switching the dial, moving the needle, whatever other crap analogy you can think of that works there. Because if we're not moving forward, and if we don't have momentum, we're stagnant. We're going backwards, aren't we? And we don't want this for our lives. That might be for other people, but that's not for us, is it? Yes, Misha. Thank you, darling. And T, obvs, I had to get totally you in there somewhere, didn't I? So again, coming back to one of my first points, do it as totally you. You're going to come across some amazing women. You're going to learn so much about yourself. Go with it, see what comes of it, and just commit to being you. So don't do something if you really, really don't want to do something. Listen to what your values are, to what's important to you, and act on them, okay? Because when you live a life in alignment with your own values, you can't go wrong, can you? Nobody can call you a liar. You can't get caught out because you're being totally you. And then the last one is about being empowered. So you know I'm all about the empowerment. And again, this links back to all the other points, ladies, which is you are the writer of your own story. You've got the pen, you press the buttons, you click action, you are the one that's in the driving seat. And what I'll talk about next is what we find is we delegate that to so many other people, or we outsource it, or we delegate it to chance, and we end up sleepwalking through our lives. No, it stops today. You are going to feel so empowered, and that's not because of me, it's because it's in you right now. It's just waiting to get out more. And if you're using it already, you're using your voice and you have conviction, bloody fantastic. Share some examples of where that's worked out for you. And let's get that going like a wave within the group as well. So take the action, be inspired, and do things because you want to do them, okay, my loves? Oh, that sounded like a little bit of a rant, didn't it? I didn't intend for it to sound like a rant. So who is up for that? If you're up for it, well, thank you so much. I love you too. If you're up for it, can you put in the chat hashtag I will ignite? And you'll notice that I've put a little pen here, pencil, whatever. I'm a big fan of a fountain pen personally. I will ignite is your commitment to you that you are going to follow these principles and you are going to give this a bloody good go, my darling, okay? And you're going to make sure that this investment of your time and energy pays off for you and not anybody else. So let's get this in. Let's get this in. I will ignite. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And again, if you're watching on the replay, we've got a couple of wonderful ladies on Zoom as well. I'm so sorry I didn't give you a shout out too. Hello there, because I know that there's people not on Facebook as well. So equally, if you know anybody who wanted to do this challenge but isn't on Facebook, let me know and I'll hook you up with a Zoom link. So hello to you gorgeous ladies. Yes, I'm loving this. I will ignite. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Okay. Next slide, conscious of time. Okay, 20 past 12, we're doing all right. So this is going to be your first piece of growth work because, you know, like homework is so school. I'm loving it. Sorry, I've just got to keep on putting these ignite up. Yes, Maria. Hi, Maria. Oh, my gorgeous girl. She is the strongest, bestest. Fantastic. Keep it coming. Yes, Nicola. Yes, yes, yes. So the exercise that I'd love for you to do over the next, 24 hours or so is take some time to think about what your life is like at the moment. And I want you to be in detective mode. So remember the detective at the bottom of the screen. I want you to imagine you've got your binoculars on. And it's almost like somebody has just taken the blindfold off you and you've been transported into your life, your beautiful life that's totally unique to you. And I want you to look at everything like you're seeing it for the first time. Has anybody read, what's it called? Is it Matthew Haig, The Midnight Library? Reka, I know you have. I've talked about it on a few of the books, a few of the sessions. But this is one of the things that sparked it in me to think about, wow, just imagine if you could see from the outside looking in what your life's like right now. First of all, I think you'd be so grateful for what you have rather than what you haven't got. But this speaks all about igniting that, okay? So this brilliant, somebody's read it. This exercise, brilliant, some more people. This exercise will really help you boost that and take that empowered action. So thinking with your detective mode on, I want you to think about what sparks joy in me. Now, you know I love the word ignite, OBS. And the reason why I love it is because it's in us already. Everything that we need is right within us already. No matter what's happened in our lives, the good, the bad, the ugly, the trauma, the love, the heartbreak, it's our life, okay? And we can choose what we do with that. Now, you'll hear all the time the word trigger, won't you? She really triggered me, that really triggered me, and it's often used with a negative connotation. So I want to reframe that and talk about what sparks us. So again, that could be, oh, he really sparked something in me. So it's something that evokes an emotion or a reaction. I will do, Judith. I'll pop that in the chat later, or if somebody else could, that would be great. Oh, you've never done the self-help book things, Judith. I'm going to blow your mind. I have got 10 billion recommendations. And actually, if you look on one of the chats on here, you'll see a lot of the recommendations that the other ladies put in for book club as well. So when you do this exercise, first of all, do it in whatever format you want. I'll quickly show you when I did something similar, literally this time last year, what it looked like for me, and you'll all laugh at that. It can be on your phone, whatever. I find personally, good old-fashioned pen and paper. You can draw it, you can write it, type it up on the computer, do whatever works for you. Thanks, Nicola. Brilliant, brilliant. Yes, Michelle, yeah. And I want you to think about, if you were to look inwards and turn those binoculars on you, who are you essentially? So what are your values? What's your moral code? What are your truths? So what runs through you that is consistent? So it could be, I really pride honesty above anything else. I pride loyalty. I pride fun and playfulness. And hopefully a lot of you would have received my free values finder as a gift. If you haven't got that, just drop me a DM and I can get that emailed over to you. If you've done it before, fantastic. If you want to do it, brilliant. No pressure my end. It's just a gift for you to use whenever you would like to. Also, following on with who are you? Like, what's your personality? How would you describe yourself? How would other people describe you? Fun, bubbly, intentional, action taker, adventurous, serious, thoughtful, who knows? Get it all down on paper. You can draw it, you can write it, whatever works best for you, my love. Also think about, what do I love doing? So what sparks joy in me? So it could be, because I know I'm a really social person, family is really important for me. It's been around my family, it's been around friends, it's been in situations where I can have fun with people. So have a think about, again, what sparks joy in you. And then also, what are you good at doing? All of this stuff will build on during the week. So don't worry if you hit a blank, or don't worry if you're like, that's fine. Honestly, darling, we'll look at this through the week. So just try and get as much down on paper about looking inwards, the things that you've got control over and you enjoy doing and who you are. What does that look like? And then looking outwards, again, thinking about you being the writer, the director, the producer of your own story. Who are the main characters that are in your story? And again, we'll talk about this in more depth, but are they the characters you want to be in your story? Who are the supporting leads? Who are the extras? Who just gets a one-liner in your whole story, then bye, they're out of it? Let's start thinking about things like that, but from a positive perspective, because we're looking at the things that we enjoy and that brings us joy. What gives us our perfect environment? And that could be, do you enjoy being inside, outside, quiet, noisy? Do you live life with colour, or do you prefer to have things almost grey, muted down, things like that? Good, I'm glad you like it. And then what are you good at doing? So that might be the external stuff that you've got. What I'd love to see as well is for you to have a go at this sentence. And again, you can work on this during the week, which is, when I am ignited, and you could write anything about how you feel, about how you look, about how you act. So genuinely for me, when I'm ignited is when, I wish I wasn't looking through the lens of a camera. I wish I was in a room with you all and I could just look into your eyes and hug you and kiss you and bring you up on stage and cry and laugh. So for me, I know any time where I'm impacting people, hopefully making a difference, showing people how amazing they are, being super positive, that's when I know that I'm at my best. And I can picture that in my head, like what kind of colours I would wear, how I would feel, like the sparkle in my eyes, and so on. So really sit with that. Now, I said I'd show you something that was quite funny. Does that all sound good, by the way? Does that make sense? I'll probably do a recap in the group as well. So don't worry if this is going too fast. I know. Like Tracy Emin, just hang up the paintbrushes. I did this a year ago, and actually some of you were on the same course that I did. I'm not sure, did I say Bernice? And there'll be a few others, I'm sure. And this was an exercise where we were talking about what is our dream life? What does it look like? So very similar to what you're doing. And actually what's really cool about drawing and not writing is that you switch off the bit of logic and you go with your heart. Do you know, just when you get in a state of flow and you can colour in, you can draw, it goes old school. So for me, it actually looks like I'm in a laptop, which is pretty funny because that pretty much is how I live my life now. But that's me on a stage, literally, go girl. Can you see that? All these are not keyboard things, these keys, they're actually people and heads in an audience. This is me heart to heart with somebody, a client, hugging, me and my family in the middle, things that I love. I'm a very visual person. I love flowers. If you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I love the roses. And is it peonies or peonies? I always get stuck with that one. Anywho, tomato, hey. Being a cheerleader for people, being really enthusiastic, reading. I love reading. Preferably if I can read in the bath with a bar of Cadbury's and some of Emma's candles, life is made. Drinking, having cocktails with my girls, talking, catching up, so on and so forth. You get the picture, my darlings, don't you? So can I stop sharing? There we go, I'm back. So how does that sound for your first bit of growth work? Oh, I've got mascara all over. Does anybody else always end up with that? Never mind. Really think about how you want to be when you're ignited. I love Emma's candles too. She is so good. Let's get Laura on stage. Thank you. Because once we're in that discovery phase, do you know what your greatest superpower actually is? It's self-awareness. And it's in all of us right now. So even for the next 24 hours, if not for the whole of the week, I want you to think about being conscious, stopping the sleepwalking, and thinking about amazing. Thinking about observing and then capturing what you're observing and thinking, that's interesting. Right, why did that situation spark joy in me? Oh, it's because I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Why did something that he said spark anger in me? That's because he's crossed my values. Why do I feel flat today? It's because I haven't done anything that I love that brings me joy. So it could be that I haven't been out for a walk today. I haven't been out in nature. I haven't eaten healthy food. I haven't connected with my family. Whatever it is, do what works for you, okay? I'm conscious of time, my ladies. I know I am at heart bar, so thank you so much. How does that sound? I know I've had somebody say it sounds doable, which is fantastic. Oh, Louise, brilliant. Oh, Shirley's grown. Oh, Shirley, I love you more and more every day. Nicola, fabulous. Judith's in. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're all brilliant. And what I want to leave you with is a poem, which I absolutely bloody love, okay? If you can, close your eyes and just listen. If not, do whatever you want. So this is by Marianne Williamson, and a few of you will have heard me talk about this before. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, fabulous, talented? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give permission for other people to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That just always just gets me so much. And that's what I want for you, my darlings. And I hope that you want that for yourself as well. I want you to be able to play big, to play all out, and to leave nothing behind and know that you've done it. You have ignited your best life. You're in the driving seat and you're alive, you're vibrant, you're fun, you're learning, you're perfectly imperfect. So without further ado, lady, I will let you go. I would love to hear from more of you. Please pop it in the chat how you found that. Did it work? Did it not? Please stay active in the group. If you feel comfortable in sharing your growth work, please do. And if you just do #discovery, again, I'll put this in some notes in the Facebook group, that would be amazing because that will inspire other people too. Keep on if you've not had the chance to do a welcome post yet. Come in the group and just say hello. You can do words and a picture. Don't even have to put a picture at all. You can do a video. What works for you. I am here for you, and hopefully you're starting to feel the power that's in the collective, and that is with these amazing women as well. So keep talking to me, ladies. If you've got any good friends that you want to bring them in. But for now, I'm grateful for every single one of you. I look forward to connecting with all of you, so keep the comments coming. I love you, and I'm so excited to hear from you tomorrow about what aha moments you've had, any obvious changes that you're going to make already. And again, if you want your name to pop up on here, then just accept on StreamYard. It takes a few seconds. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you, ladies. I'm so honoured. I'm so grateful that you're here. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all. Bye, my gorgeous girls. Bye.